calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty. Best to give me loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty.
Let's go.
The curse that held him up proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven
Let's see.
sage at that.
Can we beat today?
Dettlaff, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt. Then
I want you just for us. You tricked me, both of you.
Didn't plan any of it.
Silence!
Show me what you got.
ठीक है. Now all we have to do is dodge, dodge, dodge.
If you acknowledge any gods, start praying now.
एक सेकंड रुको. एक ये है, एक ये है.
You think that will stop me? Prepare to die, Witcher!
Bro. Finally, in one attempt.
Leave him to me. Be gone.
I can't let...
I insist.
फाइनली भाई आगे बढ़े हम.
My, what a smashing ensemble. You wear it well.
Shut up. I look like a twit.
The caftan is sewn of the best fabrics available, and accord. But one must have a mod.
Rather not bicker about taste.
This particular Witcher has an inborn intolerance for formal occasion. So try not to take things personally, Master Taylor.
All that being as it may, Toussaint's highest honor. The Duchess cannot be expected to drape the medal on a...
Huh. A tradition.
Ceremonies.
I've had no reprieve either. And I keep thinking of the last great virtue.
Mean you suddenly believe the 5 virtues theory?
It's not a question of belief, superstition, or... Syanna planned everything in advance. Had we not stopped her, surely there'd have been a 5th victim. One the gossips would have associated with a lack of compassion.
Her plans don't matter now. Can't act on them. Ask the messenger who delivered my invitation to the ceremony. Syanna's in the palace. Courtiers pressured the Duchess to lock her in a tower.
Do you care not a whit who else was in her black book? We've some time before the ceremony. We could still chat with... He was the one to pass the victims' names to Dettlaff. Perhaps we missed something.
All in all, what...
I am done. Or...
Promise.
It's the swordsman.
Need to ask you something.
Yet again? Go on.
Guess they could use a spit and polish.
Then I shall take advantage as well. A friend of mine used to...
Man in the frock coat. You passed him some letters, remember?
Why, of course.
If you're about to tell me this information will cost me, forget it. How'd you get those letters?
Beggars brought them.
Beggars. Tell us more about them. How many were there?
Why, 4. One for each letter.
Just 4? Sure you didn't get a 5th?
I can't count, you know.
Remember anything else? These beggars have anything in common?
What? Come now. It... Oh, I know. They all had...
Kid, my patience is starting to run a little thin. Now think hard. Remember what they looked like?
Of course. I've a mind like a steel...
Geralt, allow me to ask a... But you must focus now and tell us all you know. Where can we find the beggars?
Well, at the shelter.
Where's that?
Everyone knows.
We must visit the shelter. Look around inside.
You've to move your little camp elsewhere, got it? This is a decent district. We need no filth folk bunning about.
Gentlemen, there's no need to raise your voices. Let's keep our calm.
You? What do you want?
To talk.
Here, that's a waste of breath.
Gentlemen, calm, please.
Either get out along with these fleas.
Scram! Decent folk live here.
Decent folk you mention. Mean yourselves.
Why? Do you doubt it?
Hell yes.
Hear that, Artois? He poking insults us. On our own turf.
We should step aside, good fellow. My friend is perfectly capable of settling this unfortunate dispute on his own.
Any last words? Damn. What? Lost your nerve?
All right. I can take it.
I thank you so much.
What did they want from you?
They are neighbors. Wish me to take my folk, the shelter elsewhere. They dislike them. I do not oppose.
Need some information. Looking for a
The boot black. A feisty lad. And
Any of your, wards supposed to meet?
forgive me. Those I help and I are not so close that I would know. But should you wait, you can question them.
Thanks.
My dears, I've a matter to address before I serve the soup.
Recently, 4 of you delivered sealed letters to the bootblack. I know this.
Does anyone know what's the gentleman?
Why should I squeal? We were all...
You can tell me, Romain. You would...
I got one too. Gave it to the...
I still have mine. I'm to deliver it 2 days after the Feast of St. Barnabas.
It's a matter of importance to the Duchy.
But I was to deliver it personally.
You ought to heed folk who are kind and honest.
All right, take it.
Damn it.
What is it? Another name, truly?
See for yourself.
Well, well. This time you will see to our Duchessa.
Judging by this, Dettlaff was literally supposed to tear her heart out.
Yet first you must snap her neck. Puzzling.
Duchess was to be Dettlaff's last victim. Sienna planned it from the start.
Indeed. The logical conclusion, Geralt.
4 seemingly random victims to start. The virtues their only link. Obscured the victims' links to Sienna.
Had she managed to fulfill her plan, none would have questioned the reasons. Most would have thought Anna Henrietta had died for her sins. She...
Why would Sienna murder her own sister? Out of envy?
Yes, yes, and yes.
Actually, love to learn her motives.
Praiseworthy, I suppose. Sometimes one should stare
Seems a bit...
She used my friend as her tool for killing. I believe I've every right. Some philosophers think empiric... I believe...
Courtiers were insisting on a harsher punishment. Much harsher. Think Anna Hen... One way or another, she's locked. Coming with?
Of course not. I shall await you at... Besides, I vastly prefer the company of a simple mug of man...
So,
I've never been...
Hey-ya!
Go on. Who's next? Give me strength.
Whoa there, Roach.
Don't crowd around.
Oh! Oh! Ooh! Darn it! Watch where you step.
This is Beauclair, and everything's peachy.
Banquets and wine.
In the matter of?
Want to talk to her? It's important.
Want to talk? Go see your granite.
Found some information important to her case. Need an explanation. Urgently.
Ah, fine then.
Promise to be brief.
The Witcher will speak with the inmate. You can take a momentary break.
As long as it's truly but a moment.
Have you come to see how I fare? I'm fine, thank you. Artorius' ribbon worked wonders. It's a shame they took it from me.
I know who the fifth victim was supposed to be.
Goodness, you're simply a compulsive snoop. I'm in prison. Dettlaff is dead. Could you not just drop it?
Sienna, stop pretending you couldn't care less. I know it's an act, and it's really starting to wear. Why'd you want to kill her?
For such an accomplished investigator to ask about...
Because she turned her back on you, then banished all memory of you?
Bravo, Geralt. Yet another riddle solved, and your sick curiosity sated. Well, what now? Off to share your discovery with honor?
Definitely gonna tell her. Not necessarily for the coin, though.
Then why do it at all?
She ought to know. If only 'cause you'll probably try to kill her again if she ever lets you out.
I probably will.
Perhaps, just for a second, you could stop dwelling on all the wrongs folk have done you, and forgive her.
Why should I?
For old time's sake. You loved each other once.
Please. I don't know who fed you that rubbish, but...
Read your governess's diary. You played together, were inseparable. Henriette'd get you into trouble sometimes, sure. But there were also times she stood up for you. When you had nightmares, only she could calm you. Time eats away at memories, distorts them. Sometimes we only remember the good. Sometimes only the bad.
If she loved me so, why did she wash her hands off me? Forget me, hmm?
Sienna, you were exiled when she was how old? 12? 13? She was a child. What was she supposed to do? Rebel? Organize a coup? Steal your father's seal and forge a pardon? She was powerless. Wiped you from her memory not because she didn't care, but because your departure was traumatic for her. She forgot because that was the only way she could handle the pain.
Ugh. You meant what you said in the Land of a Thousand Fables. You really want a happy ending to this story, don't you? Ah, with all of us living happily ever after. Go, Witcher, or they'll give your medal to another. And that would be a shame.
Farewell, Siana.
Commander de la Tour would...
Let's go. Damien.
Geralt, it's a...
Got some important information. Anna Henrietta was supposed to be Dettlaff and Siana's 5th victim.
You are certain of this?
Completely. Found proof.
Inconceivable. How could she? The murders, the mayhem she... I must alert my men. Enlarge the Duchess's... I thank you, Witcher, for alert... Let's begin the set... In the Guild's name, I beg your assistance, your enlightened.
You lost them all in the fire. These are horrible tidings. Oh, we are most dread...
Yes, your enlightened highness all. What?
I shall dispatch a palace guardsman to examine the...
Thank you, your enlightened highness. Your Grace, Geralt of Rivia has arrived.
My dear subjects, we come now to our next point of business. Of all the duties which fall upon my shoulders, as the ruler of this dominion, this duty is dearest to my heart. For now, we shall award the Order of Vitis Vinifera, Toussaint's highest honor.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of the beast of Beauclair, step forth.
We bestow the distinction upon the Witcher, who saved Beauclair from the terrible beast. Such is our desire. May this symbol serve as a reminder to all that the Witcher shall forever remain a friend of Beauclair. In more familiar terms now, I thank you immensely, Geralt. Damien has your reward for you. After all, it was but a contract.
Thank you.
I have a small surprise for you, in addition. I give you more than a dozen barrels of Son Real, a wine normally reserved for the ducal table. The gustatory experience of a lifetime awaits. Are you content?
Feels like a second distinction. I'm honored. Thank you.
I trust you shall make good use of it. In a moment I shall speak to Siana. Will you assist me? You returned my sister to me, yet you also showed me her horrendous deeds. As head of state, I must judge.
If my presence will help in any manner, of course I'll stay.
We shall now quest... The Witcher will take part in our talk.
The Duchess requested I be present.
You have committed crimes. Grave crimes. Yet you are my sister. and my heart does not allow me to treat you as a common criminal. Thus, I have asked Geralt to advise me, as one impartial. I shall now hear what he has to say.
Bitterness consumes Siana. She had cause to resent many of the court of Beauclair. I know her reasons, understand them even. But I can't condone the actions she chose to take.
What is he talking about, Siana?
You know exactly what. I was forcibly exiled, remember? To your benefit. You knew well the throne would then be yours, though I was the elder. The ministers I can understand. They'd hated me since I was a child, thought me a poor prospect for the wife of a duke. I even understand our parents. I'd always sensed the problem. They simply feared me, for I dared to be free. That fabricated curse, it fell into their laps. A gift from above that brought relief. But you... your dagger hurt most. You were my Honorietta, damn it. My daughter...
You were children then. You and your sister both had no control over what happened.
You're wrong, Witcher. She had control. Remember, dear sister, the day they banished me from the palace. Of course, I'd had the idea to pelt the Nilfgaardian envoy with fish bladders, which we filled with rancid suet on a lark. And which you set afire at the last, to impress me, I imagine. And I admit, you did. Hit him right in his hideous bald patch. Never laughed so hard in my life. But when it came time to find the culprit, you said not a word. I took all the blame and all the punishment.
It's true. I did not stand up for you. I was too afraid.
The council was unanimous. They listed all my offenses. My flights from the palace. Supposed acts of cruelty. Inappropriate friendships. They cast me out. But you, the only one to understand me, you cowered in a corner, lifted not a finger.
That's not true. I searched for you, sent out knights, gathered tidings from without. You did not wish to be found. Since the day you vanished, I'm sorry, dear sister. Can you forgive me?
All in all, best part of the whole ceremony? It was short.
Perhaps for you, as you ducked out early. The others are probably just getting started. The drunk...
Not so fond of Toussaint after all, are we?
Oh, this place is like a... How do you find my person?
Just right.
Credit the local mandrake.
Fascinating.
Indeed.
If you think it's a good... Ah, thanks. Right then, let's go.
This moonlight makes me, oh, so dreamy.
Penny for your thoughts. Let me guess. Succubus twins? that bloodsucker go? Won't be easy to track down. He's a vampire after all.
Regis!
Damn it, where'd you go?
Regis!
You raise your hand against the vampire! You shall die for that!
I did what I had to do!
Traitor!
कहाँ ले आए?
Alas, we've a very simple code of honor, we vampires. So simple you might call it trivial.
Won't let it go, will they?
That is why I must leave to...
Yeah.
Then it is high time you started your education. A trifle. Incidentally, have you thought about what you'll do with your prize?
Know what? But one day I'll want to see what it's like.
Oh, stop. I can remember a night.
How could it not? We just set off.
Our encounter with...
Seemed like a land straight out of a fairy tale back.
Appearances get... So we shall, my friend. We have witnessed...
ठीक है तो अपना ये तो ख़त्म हो गया टूसेंट ये अपने को करने नहीं है बाकी हमने ऑलमोस्ट सारे ही मिशन कर दिए हैं इसके अब चलते हैं मेन स्टोरी पे भाई इधर है फास्ट ट्रैवल लेट्स गो
The curse that held him up proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Evain Kersh. Is Daithwin Adden in Khan at Morford?
Your Imperial Majesty.
Witcher, why have you come?
I've managed to find out where Ciri is.
Finally. I'd begun to doubt the wisdom of enlisting you. Bring her here at once.
The Wild Hunt's pursuing her. Kaer Morhen's the only place she'll be safe.
That was not a suggestion. I can defend my own daughter.
I don't doubt it. Against conventional foes, the Wild Hunt's different. Facing it here would put Vizima at risk. Hundreds of innocents could die. Kaer Morhen is in a wilderness, and your army stands to be far more helpful there.
Agreed. I shall send a banner.
Can't agree to that.
And I cannot agree to Witchers commanding my troops.
Well, I'm not about to give in. You don't look it either. Sorry to take up your time, Your Majesty.
Bring me Ciri.
I will, if that's what she wants.
Nes hen esquin.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of...
Last night was... oof. Where are you going? I knew if he filled himself to the hair with hooch, he'd never make his long
Something I've always wondered.
Where are you going?
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Faster.
Let's go!
Giddy up.
You look awful.
वो मास्क कैसे हटेगा?
Ah.
Huh? Hear about the
Trouble. So the job's...
Sounds fair.
Watch your step.
How long you gonna make me wait? Clawed and gnawed. Necrophages fed here. But all the wounds they inflicted are post-mortem, or the monster's a humanoid. Looted bear. Either someone stole the cargo after the monster attack, or necrophages fed here. Military paraphernalia, claw marks they inflicted a post-mortem. An arrow. Shaft's broken off right at the skin. Something's fishy here. I should follow these tracks. Might want to look around some. Lost your nerve.
भाई अश्वत्थामा बन गया हूँ मैं।
One step more and you'll gain a new hole in your head, Dwan. What do you seek here?
Need to talk to your commander. It's important.
I don't trust you.
Figured as much when I saw your bow aimed at me. Still have me in your sight. And I'm just not prone to doing stupid things. I can assure you of that.
I'll be assured when you hand me your weapons. Come on, your swords. Drop them, and I'll take you to Venosio.
Afraid I can't agree to that.
An error. The last you'll ever make. Etme!
Oh, come on! That's it, Roach.
Still a trade, if the hunger obey. You're back, fine.
No beast to speak of in the woods.
Scoya tell you.
Yeah, definitely.
I see you would have a mind on this. Watch your step.
No, the price of that help.
What's that now?
Run, Roach.
Wild hunts were done. They didn't respect wild hunts.
Your fault. Get him! Come on!
Giddy up.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
अबे यार क्यों आया मैं मुझे खुद को नहीं पता। चलो आए तो सामान रख देते कुछ। बच गया भाई।
Run, Roach. Come on, Roach. Another drowner, even more mangled. A lot of drowner corpses lying around. Hunter's gotta be one powerful beast. This is getting old. Some overgrown brute murdered a whole swarm of drowners. This is getting old. Some overgrown brute murdered a whole swarm of drowners. This is getting old. Some overgrown brute murdered a whole swarm of drowners. Might want to look around some.
भाई क्या चीज़ है, मुझे समझ में ही नहीं आ रहा।
Might want to look around some.
घूम फिर के वहीं ले आ रहा है।
This is getting old. Some drowners.
क्या है वहाँ पे?
Troll. Haven't seen one this big in a while. Gotta be ancient. Something tells me it got a little angry. His hands, but I'd never suspected it of the fortress. Not how I remember it. Troll must have nabbed the owner of these before he could reach the fortress. Seems we owe this troll a lot. Guess our friendly troll detests drowners.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Look! A Witcher! Hi! Hi, Witcher!
Oh! Step aside! Step aside!
What is it?
I got a job for you. You see that knoll beyond the village? Something's got to be done.
Fine.
Hemdall, guide you.
Ow!
Hear that noise?
With Brett?
Don't need it.
Show me what you have in... Farewell.
Put on your tunic. Ow!
Hey, yeah.
Beg your pardon. Far from the worst weather.
Slower.
And it didn't surprise you the land was so cheap.
A portal. Shit. Great. Portal closed. Looked smaller from the outside.
Intruder detected. Cease your intrusion. Leave at once. Failure to leave when summoned. Intruder neutralization commence.
How long you gonna make me wait? Someone probably greeted them too.
I'm in here.
Coleman probably greeted them too.
Over here. I'm in here.
Coleman probably greeted them too.
Finally, someone. I'm damned lucky.
Neither. And when local folk hired me.
We're in.
Not sure. What?
A defensive.
And since neither of us.
We must deactivate the defensive regular. There must be a.
Right.
The library, man.
Where's that? We'll see you.
Try to smash that barrier.
Свою выпарив отведят. Intruder in tower. Aqueous countermeasures in effect.
भाई यू काहे पी रहा हूँ मैं?
Torn to bits.
Come on. Come on, come closer.
Torn to bits. Must be the key.
किधर से आते हैं क्या? हम किधर से आए थे?
see. Gotta keep looking. Gottfried's omni-opening grimoire. This is it. Looks like he's suffocated. The tower wants to gas me. Way to die. Intersections and geomantic lines. Not what I'm looking for. Intersections and geomantic lines. Not what I'm looking for.
Intruder in library.
Who's who among cooler and sorcerers?
Integrity compromised.
Alchemy for Household Dilemmas, Volume 3. This isn't it. Intersections and geomantic lines. Not what I'm looking for.
Find the tome.
This it?
It is indeed. Now, back away a bit.
What by you, Iferith Advigiat?
Isolation chamber open. Disturbing indication of freedom.
The hardest part is yet to come. The tower.
Give me a minute.
Of course. Ready?
Lead the way.
We must go to the central chamber. Try to power down the security measures. The defensive regulatory magicon could react. Be on your guard. Osvayu, Iferith Advigiat.
Intruder detected. Acute threat to control systems.
Stench.
Defensive regulatory magical. Encroaching. Initiating emergency measures. Control systems. Immediate action required.
Gottfried's treatise. Have you not?
Thanks.
Consider it. Aboragi.
Wait, what are you doing? Not this way, the door!
Off meat for 2 days.
You're alive.
One soaking wet.
Will you teach me to fly?
Another time.
Never sees. How didn't I?
Always knew unskeletors were honest folk.
Hey, well, if you ever come through here again...
Thanks.
Wait, Witcher. Did you happen to see me brother in there? Pardon?
I found your...
Told him not to go. Let's... Farewell, Witcher.
ओके सारे सेकेंडरी टास्क हमारे ऑलमोस्ट हो गए हैं, रेसेस और क्वेंट को छोड़ के। हम विचर कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स हमारे बचे हैं, ये हम करेंगे नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम में, और उसके बाद हम चलेंगे मेन क्वेस्ट पे। ठीक है, दिस विल डू फॉर नाउ। विल सेव द गेम एंड GG's फॉर टुडे।